I'm on a quest to watch all the movies and TV shows about the tales of King Arthur and his knights. Let's check out everything that came out in the later 1990s. Prince Valiant is an Irish-British film from 1997. Young Squire Valiant pretends to be Sir Gawain, then goes on a grand adventure to protect a princess and find Excalibur. This is the opportune time to fight Vikings and fall in love. Little does he know that Morgane Le Fay is there too, with her evil armored alligators. Also, could it be that Valiant has a mysterious past? The story is based on an American comic that came out in 1937. This is a strange fantasy world that mixes elements from different time periods. No costume choice is consistent. We have a warrior lady who looks like a knockoff Xena warrior princess, an exotic harem, a musketeer, and a random statue of a Roman emperor. Glitter and sparklers absolutely count as weapons. This is the definition of a campy movie. If you go into this hoping to see a great movie, you will be disappointed. If you're looking for ridiculous dubbing, actions and plot twists that make no sense, and knights that walk through water, you will laugh the whole time and enjoy it like I did. 91 minutes, rated 13+. Quest for Camelot is an American animated film from 1998. Kaylee is a young and independent woman who dreams of being a knight of Camelot. Then Excalibur is stolen by an evil Gary Oldman. She takes it upon herself to go and find it. Along the way, she meets a young blind man, Garrett, who joins her on her quest. They encounter a comedic two-headed dragon, and together they will save King Arthur and Camelot. The story is inspired by the novel The King's Damsel by Vera Chapman from 1976. The animation is a mix of beautiful hand-drawn art and not great early CGI with a Celtic medieval design. The magic in this is very Looney Tunes. The villain can magically fuse people with weapons and has an evil but sophisticated griffin minion. This has a fantastic cast of voice actors and singers, and I genuinely enjoyed the songs. The characters were fun but sadly underdeveloped. They make you think the main female lead is going to be an awesome warrior lady, but ends up pretty useless. I enjoyed it, but I'm disappointed only because I feel this had the potential to be really good. But in reality, it's a super corny kids movie. 86 minutes, rated for all ages. Camelot, the Legend is a US and Canadian animated film from 1998. Lancelot arrives from France just in time to save Arthur and Guinevere from an attack. Mordred and Morgane Le Fay are plotting as usual. How can they use this handsome knight's sudden appearance and friendship with Guinevere to trick Arthur and destroy Camelot? This is all over the place. The design is stereotypical medieval cartoon, but then Morgan and Mordred watch what's going on in Camelot by seeing through the sword hilt that projects in the air like a television. Many different episodic type shenanigans happen in succession, making it feel less like a movie and more like a cartoon series meant to be a spoof on Arthurian legends. This was hard to watch. The voices were the worst kind of annoying, and the singing was even worse. Mordred says in an overly nasally voice things like, "That perfume stinks, mother, and so do your plans." I think very young kids might enjoy it, but it was completely nonsensical and the wrong kind of silly for me. 70 minutes, rated for all ages. Merlin is a US and UK two-part television series from 1998. Old Man Merlin tells us the story of his life. Many of the usual tales are here, such as the birth of Arthur, the Sword and the Stone, and the quest for the Holy Grail. But really, this is about Merlin's fantastical journey through life and how he was the real force behind many of the events that took place. We get to learn all about how he learned magic, found the love of his life, and his quest for revenge against the fairy queen Mab. Although this draws a lot from our classic tales, we also get some totally new interpretations of old characters and meet some original ones, like the gnome Frick. This show made a real effort in its costume and design to be more historically accurate to the correct timeline, meaning it takes place right after the Romans would have left Britain, giving it a Dark Ages and Roman-style feel. One of the main plot points is how the old religion is slowly being replaced by the Christians coming from Europe. This is very 90s campy with its not quite there yet special effects and over-the-top comedic characters. But if you don't mind that, I thought it was really fun. It has some fantastic acting. I especially loved Miranda Richardson as Queen Mab and Helena Bonham Carter as Morgan Le Fay. This truly is a character-driven story which kept me invested and entertained. It has 2 90-minute episodes, rated for all ages. That's it for this main list. If you still haven't had enough, here are some modern parodies and time travel shenanigan options. Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders is a movie from 1996 about a grandfather telling his grandson about Merlin opening up a shop in modern day. Lancelot, Guardian of Time is a movie from 1997 about Merlin sending Lancelot through time in order to protect a young Arthur. Then they go forward in time and lots of weird modern-day stuff happens. A Night in Camelot is a movie from 1998. This is another rendition of A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, this time with a scientist and her time machine. Merlin, The Quest Begins is a movie from 1998. I can't find this anywhere, so if anyone finds it, please let me know. The Excalibur Kid is a movie from 1999. Another rendition of A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. This one about a kid, Zack, who must help Arthur get back his throne. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, we'll be checking out everything from the 2000s. Happy watching!